Welcome to the Harper Tech Academy, and today we're going to have a look at the barriers to communication. If you haven't already seen the effective communication video, then you should watch that first, because we're really going to hone in on that idea of what are some barriers to communication and how can we make it better. So let's get going. So in this video you will learn about we're going to have a look at the communication cycle and really how we can improve some barriers to communication that you might come up against in hospitality. As previously mentioned, if you haven't seen the communication video, then you need to go and have a quick look at it. We're really focused today the communication cycle here from encoding to decoding, and around it goes around and around. But what we're really interested in is this barrier to communication. That's what we're going to have a look at. Remember, as always, if you're not writing notes into your book, then you need to, because this is very important information I'm giving you here. So the first one we're going to have a look at is these barriers to communication. Stereotyping, and I think we've all done it in our time. Prejudiced or preconceived ideas of someone makes a real difference. A lack of empathy. Now, empathy is showing that compassion to someone else, or a negative subscript that maybe you've had a bad day and you're just having a go at whoever comes along. Gender issues. It's documented that the way the male brain and the female brain grow up, that people may not understand each other because of their gender. Next is individual differences. And this doesn't necessarily have to be anything major, but just the way we look at things, the way we've been brought up, and some people can work through them, some cannot. Inconsistencies in emotion. There are times, say in an emergency, a fire emergency, if someone's getting very, very emotional, it's actually not really that helpful. And as they're getting very emotional, you'll find that they don't communicate very well, and people, it just stirs the whole situation. Look, noises and music and a whole range of things, physical barriers, and phones are one of those. When people are looking, they're not really listening to what people are saying. And this is really, really poignant in a hospitality situation, because there is a lot of noise in a kitchen. Inattention and the pressure of time. Now, this is a big one in hospitality, where people don't have enough time, and they don't really invest that time in actually communicating correctly. Everyone in the world can learn from this, that barriers to communication happen for a whole range of different reasons. When we're in a work environment, and hospitality particularly, it's very important that we actually are aware of these, and that we can work on improving them. And throughout your life, if you actually improve the way you communicate, it really will make a difference. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.